So far this rain, we've had a couple really cool things going on. Last weekend we had PopCon, which ended up being pretty chaotic considering had that, and then right away after that we had our mid-range coming in. So we had some really awesome people that came out and basically made our PopCon a good day. Other than that, we've got a couple of things that we're looking forward to. Hopefully we'll be getting a big group together to go down to Grim Dungeon Crawl again this year. I know it was a lot of fun last year, and it sounds like there's going to be even better improvements this year. So I'm really excited, really looking forward to that. So hopefully that's something most of the park's looking forward to as well. So one of the funniest things so far in this realm, or so far in this reign, actually comes in with my first reward. Jog it. Yes. So, there was a day this year that we were playing a battle game, and I had made into a throwing weapon, which basically was a large chakra. And at one point of it, he was trying to hold on to about 4 throwing weapons, had nowhere else to put it, and just stuck it on top of his head. From this, it ended up evolving into his crown, and him walking around saying it was his crown and strutting his stuff. So he took this to the next level, and the next weekend planned a whole battle game around saving or capturing the pretty princess, where he took it upon himself to put on a dress, put on a wig, or no, you didn't have a wig, you had a bandana and makeup, and play the part of Joggette, our substitute champion of the day. So, for your portrayal of this and the fun and laughter it brought to everybody, I am giving you your second order of the facade.
Hip hip.
Huzzah!
Hip hip.
Huzzah!
Hip hip.
Huzzah!
Long live Joggette.
I know, she has to come out again sometime.
She came out.
Can I get Fire Flash Wind up here, please? Come on, William.
Oh.
So for those of you who don't know William or Fire Flash Wind here, him and his mom have been coming out to our park since about July. Okay, so they've been coming out since about July, and they have become an important part of our park in a lot of different ways. I'm going to talk more about that in a minute, but for right now, just about any time anyone needs someone to go grab their gear out of another room, or just about any little thing done. Hey William, come here and go do this. And he jumps up and goes and does it. You've seriously become an awesome, not only my page, but page for the whole park, really. So, I'm giving you your first order of the rose.
Hip hip.
Huzzah!
Huzzah!
First order of the gopher.
Can I get Siggy Rowan up here?
Woo!
So this is your what? 4th week out?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is about her 4th week out. On her 2nd week, I'm not sure about the first because I wasn't here, but I know on the 2nd week, she was here in garb with a full quiver of arrows that were legal, playing archer. Your enthusiasm to come in and start this has amazed me. And you just came in full force, you know, I'm here, I'm gonna be wearing it, I'm gonna have the stuff to play without having to borrow, and it is awesome, it really is, and I'm very excited for you joining our park, and I would like to present you with your first Order of the Owl for your creation of arrows, and your first Order of the Gardener for having garb on your 2nd day creating.
Hip hip.
Huzzah!
Hip hip.
Huzzah!
Hip hip.
Huzzah!
Sorry, that's not all quite.
Oh,
So, Despite having only been in the group a couple of weeks, she is one of those that spent an entire 2 days sitting at our popcorn table and tabling for us. She sat there for hours, both Friday and Saturday, helping gain interest and share knowledge about AmpGuard. So I would like to award you your first Order of the Rose for your service. That's it.
Huzzah! Huzzah!
Well, hey, if you wanted to have a seat. Go.
Silver Wind Rose. So as I said, you and your son have become a very important part of our park in the last couple of months. There are so many things that you've taken charge of and gone out and helped with. We really call her the mother of our park now. She really does just kind of keep us all in line. It's really nice, including the fact that she's never been to a court or feast before and decided to step up and attempt being our herald, which I really appreciate. So for all that you do for us on a daily basis, I would like to give you your first Order of the Rose. As well as the fact you took charge and pretty much ran the popcorn table once that started getting up. And so for running that for us and making sure that someone was there taking care of it, I'd like to give you your first Order of the Smith. Hip hip.
Huzzah!
Hip hip.
Huzzah!
Hip hip.
Huzzah!
You're done.
Second chance. Down. Oh, I got a chance to get you. Buddy.
So, you are a monarch of your own park now, yes. You've been coming to Astral Winds, though, for a long time. And we see a lot of each other, being so close. Either we're going out to Aurora Grove or you're coming into Astral Winds, and we're constantly running into each other in AmpGuard. And one of the things that I have noticed, and just about everyone else here has as well, is how amazing you portray your characters. Whether you're playing a specific monster that day, or just yourself as Gurdon. You are amazing at portrayal of your characters. Your hill giant still amazes me. So I would like to give you your first, and the only one I can this reign, Order of the Mask.
Hip hip.
Huzzah!
Hip hip. Huzzah! Hip hip.
Huzzah! Kaida. Kitty. So, when no one else wanted to, you stepped up and became my prime minister for the year. Or for the last reign. And you've done a really, really good job. You kept us informed on what's going on, let us know what was happening. And for your service and spending the last 6 months as our prime minister, I would like to give you your third Order of the Rose. You're also fired.
Hip.
Huzzah!
Hip hip.
Huzzah!
Hip, hip.
Huzzah!
Yep.
Yes.
Or more.
Yes.
Minibard.
That's your actual answer, right?
Yeah.
I just want to.
Okay. So, you took a long break from AmpGuard. I'm not sure exactly how long, but I know it was before I had started coming. Was the last time you came. So, a couple of years. And we saw you once or twice over the summer, and then all of a sudden, a couple of weeks ago, you came back with a vengeance. All of a sudden, you come back, and you're offering to be our next prime minister. We had nobody else at the time that wanted to run. You took over and made sure we had a table at PopCon, and then you, along with Dave Mastriana, helped organize and run this whole night tonight. It's amazing. It's blowing my mind, really. You just stepped in full force, and I appreciate it so much. And as well as hiring you as my new PM, I would like to give you your first Order of the Rose. Hip hip.
Huzzah!
Hip hip.
Huzzah!
Hip hip.
Huzzah!
So once again, I want to thank you all for coming out tonight. After Princess Hadeland says a couple of words to us in a minute, we're going to be going and wrapping it up here to head down to Old U Park, which is just down the road. And then we're going to start out with the battle game and then the tournament, Weapon Master Tournament, before some more games. So, I hope you guys are excited for that. I know I am. It's going to be really fun, especially since it's been a while or since I've got to play with quite a few. So, Princess Adeline, the court is yours.
The court is yours. It's all yours. Your Santa hat. What about your Santa hat?
Thank you. So Astral wins. I am so excited to be here for your mid-rain. It's been a while since I've made it up this way to enjoy a mid-rain, and I've got to say that this mid-rain is blowing me away. Absolutely fantastic. I am, well, obviously filled with excitement. But I am just so pleased to see the number of faces here that I've never seen before. A lot of enthusiastic new people, people who are so willing to be so involved in this awesome part. Something that I haven't really heard mentioned tonight is that this is sort of a super special mid-rain for you guys, right? This is like an anniversary, the 30th mid-rain of Astral Wins.
Huzzah!
Right? Yeah. Anybody? Hip hip!
Huzzah!
Hip hip!
Huzzah!
Hip!
Huzzah!
Thank you. So we don't often talk about milestone anniversaries within Amtgard, in Northreach anyways. And I really want everybody to take, a little bit of time to consider 30 mid-rains is 15 years of continuous Amtgard in Fairbanks, Alaska. Every single one of you is part of making this success. And it doesn't matter how often you come out, it doesn't matter, if you run for office, it doesn't matter, if you're brand new, if you've been here for 15 years, every single one of you has a part in making tonight happen, and you should all take pride in that. And feel a little bit of ownership in the success that is Astral Wins. This is super awesome. I didn't actually come here to tell you how awesome you are, but I did that anyways. I know, it just happens. How many of you are aware that there's like a dragon thing going on?
Yep.
A couple people? Okay. Oh, well, okay. I can neither confirm nor deny whether these eggs that we've been gifted with are actually containing dragons. I mean, it could just be giant chickens or mutated lizards. I don't really know. So, for those of you who may not be aware of the backstory here, of what exactly is going on, the Kingdom of Dragonspine gifted us with a very large number of eggs. That's as much as we know at this point in time. Our experts have determined that it is most likely that these eggs actually are dragon eggs. But seeing as none of them have hatched yet, we don't really know for sure. The hatching is soon, and I imagine each one of you would like to have your own egg so that you can participate in the hatching. Mini Bard here has graciously volunteered to be your Astral Winds Dragon Keeper. Aurora Grove, I have to still meet with you and get your dragon situation situated, but we'll get that taken care of. So I'm going to give these to you, randomly distributed amongst the people of Astral Winds.
Understood.
All right. So as I continue to talk, because I'm not super long-winded, but I do like to chat a little bit, Mini Bard's going to go ahead and disseminate the eggs amongst you. Couple things to keep in mind. You only get one egg. don't get to choose it, so you don't get to look through and pick what. It's total random selection. After you receive your egg, you may do with it whatever you would like. You can keep it. You can trade it. You can throw it away. You could turn it into an omelet and eat it. However, if you throw it away or eat it, it's unlikely that it will hatch into something that you can then benefit from, potentially a dragon. A little bit of information about what's happening next in the dragon situation. Next weekend, down in Anchorage, is the Principality Great Hatching Day. Also, during Great Hatching Day, we're also holding an egg competition. So if you have a physical representation of the egg that you are being given, or of any egg, it doesn't have to match your egg, we would like to see those eggs at Great Hatching. If you can't be there personally, feel free to send your egg down with somebody. I think at least one person's making the trip. So there may be a way to get your egg down there if you're not able to attend. Great Hatching Day will of course be when we find out what's actually inside. We're hoping for dragons, but we'll see.
Might be mutated lizards.
Could be a chocobo.
What about Eevee?
So many options.
Could be a Pokemon.
Yes. What was that? They can, and that would be okay. Yes. Okay, gotcha. Thank you. So there's going to be a couple other things, many other things coming up as the rain progresses that relate to our theme here. There will be some principality-wide and locally sponsored dragon theme A&S activities. We'll also be announcing some additional RP opportunities. So please be sure that you are plugged into the Facebook group and that you have an account on the forums. I know that some people were having issues getting registered to the forums for a while. We have resolved all those issues, so if you haven't tried recently, please try again. If you're not familiar with how to get to those forums, if you go on the Facebook group, and how many of you know how to get to Facebook? Right? Yeah! I should see everybody's hand. There are several links there to get you to the forums. Also, if you ever have any questions about how to get communication from the Principality, feel free to contact me via Facebook or the forums. I'm pretty active on there and try to be very responsive. So if you have any questions, if I don't know the answer, I will find it for you or direct you to the correct person to contact. I promised I wouldn't take a lot of your time, and so I am now winding down, but I am super, super excited to get to fight with you guys tonight. I love coming up here and playing on your field. So thank you so much for having me, and fabulous mid-rain. Super duper.
Hip hip.
Huzzah!
Hip hip.
Huzzah!
Hip hip.
Huzzah!
So I just real quick, I don't want to step on anyone's toes, but I haven't heard it said tonight. Let's give a big cheer for Dame Austriana and Mini Bard for putting all this on. They've done all the work for this tonight. So
Hip hip!
Huzzah!
hip hip.
Huzzah!
Hip hip.
Huzzah!
I do have one last announcement concerning our Chocolate by Death competition. We do have our winners up now. First place, which gets a $25 gift certificate for presentation, is the Guinness Cupcakes.
Yes!
By Josh and Haley Watts.
All-in-one cupcakes.
Huzzah! Huzzah! Huzzah!
In second, we have a $25 gift certificate for Taste. Super Fudge Brownies. India O'Malley and Kevin House.
Hip hip!
Huzzah!
Hip hip!
Huzzah!
Hip hip!
Huzzah!
Thank you, and that concludes our mid-range. If you would like leftovers, we have planned to take home 2 more trays of salad. If there's any rabbits in here, please take them home. Otherwise, it's going to be trash bin. We also have a bunch of chili, and I'll actually let you take the entire crock pot and bring it back next Saturday. Please. And there's still more cheesecake, so please help yourself. Woo!
No, it won't. You're gonna lie. I didn't.